Hello and welcome to Hypothetical Hypocrite, a channel where I'm a hypocrite, but I'm hypothetical about it. My name is Jeremy, and here I play video games and just plain try to be entertaining. As you can see here, I'm going to be playing some Shadow Gambit, the Cursed Crew again. It's been a fun game to play, and I've enjoyed it a lot, so much so that we beat the game, and we're continuing to play through some of the bonus stuff and, extra stuff in the game, and just having pure fun with it. But before we get started, if you do enjoy this type of content, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons, leave a comment and share. Any one of those would be great, but all four would be amazing just like you are. And with that being said, let's get this game started. Well, looks like there's some downloadable content I saw at the very end there before starting the game. Alright. Alright. Now let's go. Okay.
Remedies for the dead.
Oh, we had to finish the story, I guess. I thought we did this last time, but I guess not.
Think she'll reply?
I would be surprised if she does.
Doesn't seem to bother you. You look
Happy. Or at least happier. Let me face the mirror again and see if it agrees. It worked?
Indeed it did. Well done, Canoness.
Thank you, Marley. Thank you, Ephia.
I'm glad.
Well, I'll get back to work. If you want to talk sometime, be my guest.
Alright. Now what crewmate are we gonna do next? Actually, yep. We only got two left. It'll be John and Pinkus. Let's go ahead and do Pinkus first.
Oh, such tragedy! A broken mirror.
How is that a tragedy?
How would I marvel at my magnificent countenance with all these shards floating around?
Please, just look at it, Quartermaster.
I suppose I could try to get a glimpse of myself in this reflective debris.
Pinkus, if you're hearing this, I'm dead and gone. That makes you the oldest man aboard. Remember when you once told me about that servant you had? What was his name again? Never mind. Can't hear you anyway. But I distinctly remember you saying you left him somewhere.
Yeah, Sebastian. He wasn't supposed to. Well, all right. There seems to have been a anticipation on my part. Indeed, there is someone who I'll have to face before I can pass whatever tribulations the captain envisions.
And here I was trembling at the thought of what the mirror might pull from your dogged soul.
Yes, I had a couple of great dogs, very reliable. But no, the captain is talking of Sebastian, my loyal servant.
Great. We just find him and you talk things out? Easy work.
Yes, it was admittedly a while ago, but I'm very optimistic he's still where I last saw him.
Tell me, and I'll set a course.
In prison. More precisely, the dungeons of the Iron Bay.
Oh, looks like we're raiding a prison.
Anybody seen my servants?
Alright. Let's do it.
Set a course, Captain.
Alright, we're doing this one. Looks like there's a lot more side quests to do.
We are close to the Iron Bay. Now your servant, you left him in a prison.
Haven't we all done things that we aren't particularly proud of?
Do you at least remember in which cell he was?
Of course, of course. What kind of barbarian forgets where they left their most trusted acquaintance? He is right there.
That cell is rather empty.
Indeed. Naught but a minor setback. I remember them keeping particularly tight records. As they are not of those who cast away traditions lightly, I presume they still have them there. Ah, yes, there they are, tightly perused by a diligent prognosticar. Wearing the form of one of their acolytes should allow me to read about Sebastian's whereabouts. So long as the prognosticar is not looking directly at me while I browse his files. Alas, it is a risk I must take. Now, Athea, would you be so kind and choose our landing?
Alright. Let's see, where are we gonna go? Let's go here. Alright. John and Athea.
About time.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Quentin, I guess? We'll have to use Athea another time.
You're a tease.
Alright.
I wonder, Quartermaster, what made you come here in the first place?
Aha! I always wanted to experience the insides of a prison. A real one, you see, not these petty cellars my family called Kerker. So, of course, I am Sebastian, set out and tried to get ourselves in prison.
Your naivety is truly exceptional.
My dear Marley, you sound just like Sebastian.
Perfect.
Of course.
Back to the sea. I cast for treasure. They'll turn ahead. I'll take that. That's a big one.
Nope, not what I meant to do.
Urge the undead.
Let's try that again. Because I hit the wrong button.
We may reconsider our options. My qualities are needed.
I wonder, Quartermaster, what made you come here in the first place?
Aha! I always wanted to experience the insides of a prison. A real one, you see, not these petty cellars my family called Kerker. So, of course, I am Sebastian, set out and tried to get ourselves in prison.
Your naivety is truly exceptional.
My dear Marley, you sound just like Sebastian.
Do I see tracks, eh? I shall ignore this impertinent interruption.
Gotcha.
How uncommon! Well,
Oh crap.
burn the curse! How dare you!
Abominations! May it inspire your flock to victory. Grant me the strength required. Let it reach my brothers and...
Inquisition steel.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend!
Measure, calculate, rectify. Nothing.
That can't be right. Where the maiden? What happened here? Hard to make sense of it. A cruel twist of
The
fate, perhaps.
Inquisitor, do you happen to know what exactly you intend to do?
Let me remind you.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Timeless plunder.
They'll turn ahead.
Reel 'em in, Quentin.
What is that?
Landed a heavy one.
Oh, I'm supposed to go there. Okay, so I'm going the totally wrong way.
Salt Creek. Is there treasure?
Going the totally wrong way.
Oh. Observing the remnants of corruption.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready.
This is not the kind of labor suited for a von Presswald. I won't acquiesce to this much longer. How uncommon!
Is that?
Oops.
Oh no! Oh,
Curse it! Stay still and perish.
Well now. The cursed are
Damn it.
here.
I can't hold on to my soul anymore!
I can smell your rotting flesh. Strange.
I can smell your rotting
By the
flesh!
maiden. What happened here? A cruel twist of fate, perhaps.
Calcula! Rectifica!
What right is appropriate here?
Fire longs for your cursed soul! Measure! Calculate! Rectify!
The stench of your corruption still lingers.
The shadows have fled.
Was it the
Design
curse?
is maintained.
Or merely
It's been a
fate?
while.
That's a big one.
Ooh, that was close. Closer than it should have been.
Not worth lying around here.
Well, I suppose I'll have to move again.
What do we have here?
My head is loose.
What a strange noise. Oh no. What madness is this?
Scares away the bugs.
Is that?
Perfect. Just what I needed.
That's a big one. Another kind of bait. Ready to fire. heavy one. Ah, this one makes a sound too.
What?
How long has it been?
That's a big one. Another kind of bait. Couldn't see eye to eye.
Voila! That's how it's done.
So you landed a heavy one.
Nice. We got our portal back to the Marley all taken care of.
Another treasure out of my arsenal. Curious sound. Whoa. Let's see how this one guides. A soul is lost to us. We will feed your carcasses to the fire.
Who? One of our own was put.
Oops.
On the cursed wretch!
Oh, careful there. I'll check.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre!
A kickling little cockle. They can't resist.
And fire longs for your cursed soul.
The maiden's judgment!
I, or whatever it is they say.
Measure! Calculate! Rectify! The fire will guide me to you, fiend! The fire longs for your cursed soul!
Time is moving fast.
You're gone.
What? Oh, of course.
Am I seeing things?
We're gonna save it after this.
Such hassle.
Better old than sorry.
Go get my
Strange.
oofta.
Ready to fire.
Come on, get out of there.
Abominations! Mansora!
If you need to ask, you can't afford it.
The impertinence. I will enjoy purging your soul. You are wasting precious time. My judgment awaits you, creature. Oh, how I will enjoy purging your soul.
Is that?
You are wasting precious time.
Oofta. Come on, go. Go, run, run, run.
This foolery. You shall not escape me. Vensura, calcula, rectifica.
Oh, no. Oh,
The undead! The carcass are here!
for all is lost.
Damn it.
Back to the sea.
We will feed your carcass to the
Great.
I wonder how much this pistol is worth.
Rotting flesh. The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
The sea flows through me. Careful negotiations.
Come on, get out of the way. Damn it.
My soul.
At least we saved it. Wait. What? I didn't save it. Damn it. That's bullshit. Just as I said I was going to save it too. Just as I said I was going to save it and I didn't save it, like an idiot.
Well, out here kicking some ass.
I won't acquiesce to this much longer.
Well, now.
This is not the kind of labor suited for a von Presswald.
The tides obey no one. Any coin? Don't sell me short. That's a big one.
Let's get rid of you. And then we'll lure this dude.
No one resists a little ruckus. They can't resist.
Come on, big boy. You know you want to do it.
The casters are here.
My hair!
Well, damn it.
My poor hair! Let's stop this foolery.
Abomination!
Got me. If you mind.
Damn it. I was doing so good too, and then of course I had to leave him out in the open.
Von Presswald.
And so
I didn't think you had it in you.
So this is not the kind of labor suited for a von Presswald. I won't acquiesce to this much longer.
Walk back over so I can take you out. Because you're going to be a nuisance, I can already tell.
One less soul. How uncommon!
Come on, Sir Reginald. I'll hold on to what is mine.
Better old than sorry.
tell you what.
Let's get you out of the way.
I can help if you let me.
I know you can. You know what? We'll go ahead and save it anyway.
Again and again. Time to get my head in the game.
Is that?
Yep, get to walking.
Wait, that's a big one. Another kind of bait. Golden opportunity.
Oh.
Filleted like a flounder, Quentin.
Who?
Tough customer. See you. But that's a big one.
Gotta keep saving it.
Deal to remember, Marley. It's like the bait becomes the bait.
Huh?
What? Let's see how this one guides. Ready to fire.
Am I seeing
Madness
things?
is this. I will draw them.
Oh, well now.
Sweet. Run. Gotcha.
Strange.
That lies beyond my reach.
What is that?
A soulless body. Oh,
maiden's
how I will
judgment
enjoy
awaits.
purging your soul.
Cursed hands have taken this life. The fire will
You are
guide
wasting
me
precious
to
time.
everything. Ah, that was
Come
my
forth.
chest. Pirates.
Ooh. I took too much of a risk there.
Measure, calculate, rectify, mensura, calcula, rectifica. We will feed your carcass to the pyre. Ha!
Measure.
I can smell your
calculate.
rotting.
Another kind of bait. Ready to fire. The line is sturdy. My best piece.
The fire will guide me to
Maiden's
you.
judgment
feet.
awaits, creature.
The fire longs for your cursed soul.
Abominable.
All right, now. Who was that?
Ah!
Abominable.
Well now.
I am an arbiter of the maiden.
Somebody
Damn
has
it.
to get me back up.
Purge the undead heretic. Vile.
And goodness gracious,
Gotcha. What the hell?
back up, my friend.
There you go.
Depletion was avoided. Is there treasure?
So how did you get yourself imprisoned?
It was surprisingly easy, actually. I just needed to display my abilities once, and we were in there faster than I could have hoped for. They do grant you a really swift trial once you're accused of using magic. Lucky us.
Lucky you, rather, since you're the one who is not in prison anymore.
Yes, it doesn't take much
Oh,
to
I forgot to
soak
pick up
all
my
the
head.
nuances of a prison cell. Thus, I broke out and told Sebastian
doesn't
to
work.
wait for me until I would
I
find
need my head.
freedom, which gloriously I'm doing now.
Oh, ran right past it.
Another kind of bait. My head is loose.
Well, now.
I stand ready.
Ready to fire. Landed a heavy one. Another kind of bait.
What do we have here?
My golden sign.
What do I see? That bomb is not worth my attention. What?
Curses are here. Abominations.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre.
Hiding in the weeds, perhaps?
That's a big one. Let the undead.
Men sure are.
Careful there. My chest might break.
I can smell your rotting flesh.
At least I got one of them.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
Fire longs for your cursed soul.
My judgment awaits you, creature.
Calculate, rectify.
I cannot reach them.
Hiding in the weeds, perhaps? Let's see.
It's settled then.
Good.
Perfect. Got all three of them.
We found no common ground. Silver key, huh?
Sweet.
Landed a heavy one.
And I got a key from that.
Ready to fire.
Strange.
Do you have a pinch of ash for me? I have precious little to spare.
Thank you.
Perfect. Let him face away.
The maiden firms the heart. The fire steals the soul.
Landed a
We
heavy
have to
one.
take caution and not kill every acolyte on this island. I do need to possess one of them so I can enter the prognosticar's office.
Let me remind you.
Crap. Alright, we'll save it there.
These memories are foolproof.
Well, now.
See if you can't hear that. Small handle. Your treasures are mine now.
I prepare your bell. Grant me the strength required. Let it bring forth our fiery wrath. Rectifica.
The stench of your corruption still lingers. Vensura!
We will feed your carcass
Smell your
to the
rotten
fire.
flesh.
Hiding in the weeds, perhaps. See, the cursed are here.
Hiding
Will I
in the
find you
weeds,
between the vines,
perhaps.
pirate.
Let's see. Well now. The cursed are here.
Measure.
We will feed your
Calculate.
carcass to the
Rectify.
fire.
The
There's
Only one shot left, but he's becoming our main player.
I
The
can't
fire
stand
will
your
guide me to you,
Rectify.
fiend.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
Ensure.
Perhaps.
Calcula.
My
Let us
judgment
see.
Rectifica. I
awaits
can
you,
smell your
creature.
rotten flesh.
Mensura. Calcula.
The fire longs
3,
for your
2,
cursed
1.
Was it shelter?
Done.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
Get you out of my way. You as well.
I'll take that.
So much still to do. Aye, measure is unceasing.
It's been a while.
No ammo. He'll bite.
Is that?
Something's not right. Can't you feel it? I'd rather
Come on, big boy.
Having is better than wanting.
The tides obey no one.
My time is not to be trifled with.
He took my skull. Gotcha.
The sea flows through me. Another kind of bait. Ready to fire. Mr. Mercury at the
Let's
ready.
get you up here.
steals the soul.
Don't sell me short.
Great.
Yes, yes, you can tell me later.
This is not the kind of labor suited for a von Presswald.
Time is moving fast.
Great.
Aye, measure is...
We have to go back. Because I killed too many guys.
Looks like we're trying it again.
So how did you get yourself imprisoned?
It was surprisingly easy, actually. I just needed to display my abilities once, and we were in there faster than I could have
Oops,
hoped
forgot
for.
my head.
They do grant you a really swift trial once you're accused of using magic. Lucky us.
Lucky you, rather, since you're the one who is not in prison anymore.
Yes, it doesn't take much to soak up all the nuances of a prison cell. Thus, I broke out and told Sebastian to wait for me until I would find a way to free him, which gloriously I'm doing now.
We all have our place in the design.
Huh.
Is that?
Is that what?
Well now.
Wipe our hands as I prepare it. The cursed are here!
Burn the
Inspire
cursed
your
wretch
wretch
to victory! Grant me the strength required. Alarm!
Careful there, the chest might break.
Fire liar will
Calculate.
guide me.
Rectify.
Hiding in the weeds, perhaps. The maiden's
I can
judgment
smell
awaits,
your
creature.
rotting flesh. Fire will guide me to you, fiend. I cannot reach that.
Will I find
I
you in
smell
bones
carcasses to the
Am I gonna be able to hide here and stay here? Nope.
Long for your cursed soul.
the cursed wretch.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
That lies beyond my cursed wretch.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
The maiden's
We will
judgment
feed your
awaits,
carcasses
creature.
to the pyre.
I am an arbiter of the
Calcula,
maiden.
rectifica.
At least I killed a few people while at it.
Measure,
The
calculate,
fire longs for your
rectify.
cursed
I can
soul.
smell your
The
rotting
fire
flesh.
longs.
Anything shiny? I'm feeling blue.
Calcula,
They all seek my riches.
Measure.
Anybody seen my servants?
How I will enjoy
I
purging
can
your
smell your rotting flesh. Does it shelter you?
does he shelter you?
Better all than sorry.
The shadows have fled. The design is maintained. Well now. Burn the cursed wretch! We will feed your carcasses to the pyre. Hiding in the weeds, perhaps?
Is it treasure?
Let's see. I can smell your rotting flesh.
Somebody has to get me back up. Can you hear the waves singing?
Oh, let's try it again.
Another moment in time.
So how did you get yourself imprisoned?
It was surprisingly easy, actually. I just needed to display my abilities once, and we were in there faster than I could have hoped for. They do grant you a really swift trial once you're accused of using magic. Lucky us.
Lucky you, rather, since you're the one who is not in prison anymore.
Yes, it doesn't take much to soak up all the nuances of a prison cell. Thus, I broke out and told Sebastian to wait for me until I would find a way to free him, which gloriously I'm doing now.
Hiding in the weeds,
We will
perhaps?
feed your
Feed your carcasses.
Measure fire will guide
hiding
me
in the
to you,
weeds.
rectify.
Oh, how I will enjoy
Hiding in the weeds,
purging
perhaps.
your
That's
lies.
fire.
They
Fire
lie beyond my
longs for
reach.
your cursed soul.
Land in a heavy one.
Fire will guide you.
You shall not escape me.
That was my chest.
The maiden's judgment awaits.
Abominable brush. Hiding in the weeds. Shelter you.
Damn it.
This is a everyone.
Damn it.
Ready to fire.
It's taking longer than it should be.
So how did you get yourself imprisoned?
It was surprisingly easy, actually. I just needed to display my abilities once, and we were in there faster than I could have hoped for. They do grant you a really swift trial once you're accused of using magic. Lucky us.
Lucky you, rather, since you're the one who is not in prison anymore.
Yes, it doesn't take much to soak up all the nuances of a prison cell. Thus, I broke out and told Sebastian to wait for me until I would find a way to free him, which, gloriously, I'm doing now.
My head is loose.
Well now. Oh?
Another kind of bait. That was my chip. Abomination.
Strange.
My soul energy is running out.
You need to ask. You can't afford it.
The wise pirate. The maiden's judgment awaits, creature. The fire will guide me to you, fiend. The fire longs for your cursed soul.
Will I find you? We will feed your carcasses to the pyre.
Still lingers.
Maiden's
I cannot
judgment
reach that.
awaits, creature.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend. We will feed your carcass.
I didn't realize that dude stepped out
of
of the door.
I am an arbiter of the maiden.
Abominable.
Power
Rectify.
before
Does it shout
Go
me?
away,
I
guys.
can smell your rotting flesh.
Good. We've driven them back to the villa.
Oh, none of you are coming this way, huh?
Up, up.
Landed a heavy one.
I, or whatever it is they say.
Back to the sea. Back to the sea. Abomination. Having is better than wanting.
Hiding in the wheat?
My hair! My poor hair!
I can smell your rotting
Ash. I can smell
Neither them?
rotting.
My chest is off limits.
My judgment awaits you, creature.
Mensura. Calcula. Rectifica.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
Measure. Calculate. Rectify.
I'll take that.
None. They must have returned to the sea.
Landed a heavy one.
God damn you. I could have killed that dude, and sure, no.
They can't resist. My golden sign. Golden opportunity.
What?
Oh?
Ready to fire. That's a big one.
Let me remind you.
Her methods are unusual.
Silver key, huh?
The Inquisitor. Her methods are unusual. She carries,
Landed a heavy one.
as do we all.
We have to take caution and not kill every acolyte on this island.
Yes, I'm
I do
aware.
need to possess one of them so I can enter the prognosticar's office.
We'll save it there.
Fishing for another memory. They'll turn ahead.
It is I, the great von Pressfeld.
I cast for treasure.
Well, let's shoot. I usually hunt stags, but that was
Prepare
entertaining.
your bell. Guide my hand as I prepare it.
Maiden's judgment awaits, creature. The fire will guide me to you,
I
fiend.
can smell your rotting flesh. The
The
fire,
fire
longs for your cursed
soul.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre.
The shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
Do you have a picture, Ashford?
Who dares disturb me?
I've had the most interesting epiphany. Yes, yes, you can tell me later.
I prefer a
quite the
golden
show
flint
on Presswall.
glass.
Perfect. Save that, of course.
A little souvenir.
Here I was again in the prison of my past, heroically returning to save my old servant and companion.
Are you composing your memoirs again?
Certainly. A good word is never to be left astray.
But a companion is?
I could spend hours going through such meticulous records.
Please don't.
From what I can gather, Sebastian is not listed as an inmate anymore. But it seems they throw the worldly belongings of released prisoners on a pile just outside the prison. Maybe we can pick up his trace there. Touché.
Best
Another
not
kind
forget
of bait.
yet.
Of course.
Again and again. Thank you.
So where are we going? Ooh, right out there, huh? Perfect.
The sea flows through me.
I won't acquiesce to this much longer. My qualities are needed. This is not the kind of labor suited for a von Pressfeld.
Sweet.
Ah, well, that's odd. These are mostly bones. Why would they... let me have a look.
Count von Pressfeld, is that you?
Sebastian, there you are. Wonderful. It must have been, what, 3-4 weeks since we've parted ways?
30 years, my lord.
Oh, my, time does fly, doesn't it? You must have many a tale worth putting in the annex of my memoirs. So, let's gather up your belongings and leave this wretched place. Calm now, Sebastian. No more dilly-dallying. It has been 30 years already.
My lord, have you not noticed that I am dead?
Dead? Oh, yes, you are rather pale-looking now that you mention it. When did that happen?
7 years ago.
Yet you're still here?
I promised I would stand firm and wait for your return.
Oh, that is very commendable, Sebastian.
Yes. Now, would my lord lower himself to gather my remains and carry me off this pile of junk?
Ah, the burdens of nobility. I will grant you this boon. Let's leave now.
Yes, my lord. Of course. Is there any particular reason my lord was held up for such an extended time?
Oh, so many, Sebastian. Soon after we parted, I met a man called Mordecai.
Black Eye Mordecai? The pirate captain?
Exactly. And to nobody's surprise, he made me quartermaster of the Red Marley. Admittedly, I mostly use the ink and paper they provide to work on my memoirs.
So, my lord signed on a pirate ship and continued writing his memoirs for the last 30 years.
Yes, in fact, there's an enormous backlog of proofreading for you to get to. I think we earned ourselves a few cups back under that.
That took way longer than it should have, but we got through it. Let's see what our next adventure is going to be, I wonder.
Molly, I'm back, and I brought Sebastian here with me. Say, Aphia, aren't you the, quartermaster on this merry ride?
No, you're the quartermaster, Pinkus.
Really? Ah, how exciting. And what is it a quartermaster does?
Haven't you always been the quartermaster here?
Well, you see, under Mordecai, it was considered more of an honorary title.
A quartermaster keeps tally on the hold, distributes supplies and provisions. They're also responsible for disciplining the crew. But I think the Marley has that covered.
So, I'm in charge?
What? Where did you get that from?
You yourself said I was the master.
Quartermaster, Pinkus.
So, if I was looking for supplies, I'd best ask myself.
Why don't you speak to the Marley? She might be better suited to help you out.
A formidable suggestion. Much obliged, Aphia. Welcome on the Marley, Sebastian. Your new home. You may rest in front of my cabin.
Gracious as always, Quartermaster.
Ah, and this is the Marley herself speaking. She can be a bit frightening, but eventually you'll get used to each other.
That seems most unlikely.
Hello, Ship Marley.
You're already getting along beautifully. Now, let's face that mirror together and get this farce over with.
A mirror, my love.
Ah, just some misguided magical device insisting that you and I are in a quarrel.
Alright, let's go talk to Marley and then we'll start our next mission.
Marley, it is I, von Presswald, your quartermaster, speaking.
Since when are you flaunting your job title so readily?
A title is a title, Marley.
So you finally decided to accept your duties?
Duties? You do possess a sliver of humor, Marley. No, I need to create a new tobacco mix for the current chapter of my memoirs. My original one got shot out to sea.
Perhaps you should bother Pete and Nameless about such things.
Ah, yes. Do you happen to recall where they stand?
At the stern.
Stern? Like my father's attitude?
Look in the direction we are moving, and then turn around.
Ah, I see. I think it is, they say. Good, let's see. The direction the ship is moving towards should be the opposite of where the wind is facing. Oh, maybe I have that exactly wrong. I will have a look at both ends, then. Wait, this scent.
Oh, that is good tobacco.
Gentlemen, may I inquire where you obtained that tobacco?
Some skelly found it in a cannon and traded us for it. Look, that fellow's hair is smoking.
Ah, it may be appropriate to add that I'm the rightful owner of what you're smoking there.
Really? Well, nothing we can do there, Pete, unless we don't give it to him.
I must insist. I'm the quartermaster, after all.
The quartermaster, eh? Look, here's a proposition. We'll trade you for it.
In the end, the vile thieves could do naught but negotiate. I suppose a bit of conflict won't hurt this chapter. I will see what I can do.
Alright.
But for now, I must retire to my chambers. There is much to ponder and write about.
Alright. Well, let's get this next one going. Or do this first.
Oh, dear shattered mirror, I present to you Sebastian.
Good day.
Is this thing on?
I presume the mirror will only speak when it is satisfied.
What else could it want? I've righted my wrongs, if you insist on calling them that, and everybody is happy.
My lord, forgive my forwardness, but I believe I know what the holdup could be.
Huh? Oh, well, go on then, Sebastian. It's not like this magical mirror here is deferring to my attempts at conversation.
I have had a long time to reminisce during the many years you have left me behind. I'm not sure I can continue anymore.
Sebastian, all this time of being a pile of bones must have gotten to your head.
Doesn't my lord agree that carrying the remains of his old servant would only hold him back?
You do have heavy bones, Sebastian. What is it you want, then?
A burial by the maiden's judgment, my lord.
Oh, please, surely I've judged you plenty enough in the past.
The maiden's judgment concerns itself purely with one's conviction and devotion to the maiden's sacrifice. It has nothing to do with inconsiderate words my lord has uttered over the years.
And where would we need to go for this?
Gran Alcazar, my lord.
Ah, to break into their fortress once again, to evade their scrutiny and laugh in their faces.
No, my lord, I merely...
So there is one more adventure to be had. Pack my bag, Sebastian. We're going to your funeral.
Alright, now to start chapter 2 and... What? Wait a minute.
Where to,
there we go.
Captain?
So we get to go dig up a grave or something? And this is not an easy island either. It's It's full of dudes.
Ah, such a formidable church. But there appears to be no confessor in sight.
Confessor? Why should we concern ourselves with such lowly being?
They are trained to perform the maiden's judgment, to see that it is done properly.
I have spied one at the gardens.
It seems he has taken a stroll. Does my lord think that he could take a peek into that confessor's mind to learn about the maiden's judgment?
Learn? A von Pressfahrt never.
Quartermaster.
Oh, well, as usual, only the best for my servants. Aethia, would you kindly choose an appropriate landing again?
Alright, so we need to get there. Alright, let's give this one a try. And of course we're going to pick Athea and Teresa. Well, crap. Yeah, I guess we're gonna give it a try.
Sebastian, are you certain that you don't want me to say some words of my own when we send you off?
I would like it to be a bit more sacerdotal than your usual ramblings, my lord.
Ah, Sebastian, what you denote as ramblings is my renowned ability to rally crowds.
My lord surely is referring to the time he rallied his sister's wedding party.
Yes, of course. The crowd was so enraptured after my speech.
Yes. Your sister was very glad you reminded everyone that her spouse was going to be her third attempt at marriage.
How far do you and Pinkus go back, Sebastian?
I've seen to Pinkus since he was born.
Sebastian was the only servant who remained loyal after the von Pressfahrt estate fell to bankruptcy. Now he is working for the honor of serving our house.
My lord, I have followed you under the impression that you would at least attempt to repay me for my services.
Ah, Sebastian, but I did. It's just that there were so many other necessary expenses to be covered.
Like the cakes coated in gold foil?
Especially those.
The cursed are upon us! Cursed! Stay still and perish!
No, no!
You shall not escape me! Out! Face the maiden's wrath!
Oh, great. Let's try that again. This is going to be a toughie.
Opportunity cost.
Alright. Let's take Teresa and do some
Sebastian,
sniping.
are you certain that you don't want me to say some words of my own when we send you off?
I would like it to be a bit more sacerdotal than your usual ramblings, my lord.
Ah, Sebastian, what you denote as ramblings is my renowned ability to rally crowds.
My lord surely is referring to the time he rallied his sister's wedding party.
What is this?
Yes, of course. The crowd was so enraptured after my speech.
You are wasting
Yes.
time.
Your sister was very glad you reminded everyone that her spouse was going to be her third attempt at marriage.
How far do you and Pinkus go back?
Damn it.
Well, another try then. Buckets of ducats. Sebastian, are you certain that you don't want me to say some words of my own when we send you off?
I would like it to be a bit more sacerdotal than your usual ramblings, my lord.
Ah, Sebastian, what you denote as ramblings is my renowned ability to rally crowds.
My lord surely is referring to the time he rallied his sister's wedding party.
Who dared? Yes, of course. Stop. The crowd was so enraptured after my speech.
That's your...
Yes. Your sister was very...
Wow.
The challenge.
Opportunity calls.
Accustomed to. Sebastian, are you certain that you don't want me to say some words of my own when we send you off?
I would like it to be a bit more sacerdotal than your usual ramblings, my lord.
Ah, Sebastian, what you denote as ramblings is my renowned ability to rally crowds.
My lord surely is referring to the time he rallied his sister's wedding party.
I care for your soul.
The crowd was so enraptured after my speech.
Do I see?
Yes. Your sister was very...
Try that again. I had it timed better, but
Another try, then.
What do we have here?
I didn't have the right thing on. I was meaning to shoot him, not blind him.
Sebastian, are you certain that you don't want me to say some words of my own when we send you off?
I would like it to be a bit more sacerdotal than your usual ramblings, my lord.
Ah, Sebastian, what you denote as ramblings is my renowned ability to rally crowds.
My lord surely is referring to the time he rallied his sister's wedding party.
Yes, of course. The crowd was so enraptured after my speech.
Yes. Your sister was very glad you reminded everyone that her spouse was going to be her third attempt at marriage.
How far do you and Pinkus go back, Sebastian?
I've seen to Pinkus since he was born.
Sebastian was the only servant who remained loyal after the von Presswald estate fell to bankruptcy. Now he is working for the honor of serving our house.
My lord, I have followed you under the...
Damn it. This is gonna be a pain.
What do we have here? One shot.
Sebastian, are you certain that you don't want me to say some words of my own when we send you off?
How far do you and Pinkus go back, Sebastian?
I've seen to Pinkus since he was born.
Sebastian was the only servant who remained loyal after the von Presswald estate fell to bankruptcy. Now he is working for the honor of serving our house.
My lord, I have followed you under the impression that you would at least attempt to repay me for my services.
Ah, Sebastian, I did. It's just that there were so many other necessary expenses to be covered.
Like the cakes coated in gold foil?
Sweet.
Especially those.
I would like it to be a bit more sacerdotal than your usual ramblings, my lord.
Ah, Sebastian, what you denote as ramblings is my renowned ability to rally crowds.
My lord surely is referring to the time he rallied his sister's wedding party.
Yes, of course. The crowd was so enraptured after my
Maiden's
speech.
judgment.
Yes. Your sister was very glad you reminded everyone that her spouse was going to be her third attempt at marriage.
I believe it would be much easier to enter the scriptorium in the guise of one of these acolytes.
Maybe killing all of them before achieving just that is not the best idea then.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
Ah, swift justice. I am your executioner.
Well now.
Lieber then?
Insura calcula rectifica. The fire longs for your cursed soul. The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
gun. Hmm.
Strange. This time, I can see it. Is it there?
Let's stop this foolishness.
Sweet.
Now,
Just what I
let me
needed.
see. A grand many things to say and do. It seems that usually for this procedure they use the Beacon of Judgment. This confessor has a lousy memory. He doesn't remember any of the things he is supposed to say. He just reads them off one of those iron slabs that are stored in the scriptorium.
Do you think we could acquire such a slab to assure that the words uttered at my judgment are in accordance with the maiden's teachings?
Certainly, Sebastian. Additionally, equipment to ignite the beacon is to be found close by. And some iron dust to sprinkle on the remains should be taken as well. These seem to be all the things. Let's get them swiftly.
Alright, sounds like a lot of trouble.
I can help if you let me.
Otra ronda.
Never done.
Devious abomination.
Let's get moving, eh?
Burn.
Iron judgment.
Beaton's fire.
My strength returns.
What is that?
Ah, I'm losing control.
Opportunity cost.
Another scar.
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
We will feed your carcasses to...
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down. I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. Tifika. Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Enjoy purging your soul.
What thing made that noise? Oh?
Good for
Oh, this
another
fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Justice is harsh.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control. I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Ah, the better part of me.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Guide my hand as I prepare it.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must
No
hunt you
mercy
down.
Good for
Careful,
another
when I get you, there is
Just keeps
nothing
picking
I
it
can
up for
promise I
me.
won't
That's
do.
awesome.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
With kind
Careful,
regards.
when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Otra ronda.
I can't hold myself
oath
back.
for your
Hide
skull.
if you can. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Someone is neglecting their...
Ah, the better part of me.
Need them pigs.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must
This is
hunt
just a
you down.
massacre. And all because
I
of
can't
him.
hold myself back. Hide if you can.
My strength returns. Patience, judgment must wait a moment.
We should have...
Careful, when I get you, there is
Your
nothing
crimes
I can
are severe.
promise I won't do. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control. Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
For
Careful,
desperate
when I
times.
get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Listen.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
I send you
Try
my
to
resolve.
hide. I'm not fully in control. Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down. I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. It seems I lost myself there for a moment.
What's in it for me?
Good for another shot.
My soul is razor sharp.
And you're still certain that you want to do this? You know you'll always have a place at my side, Sebastian.
That is very kind, my lord. But I've made my peace with the maiden. Now I just want to bask in her glory.
And I thought I knew your type.
Type, my lord?
I didn't expect that you'd long for the embrace of a centuries-old burn victim.
It is funny you should speak to my preferences in these matters, my lord.
Funny? How?
Didn't your last affair involve a courtier that arguably was a cousin of yours?
Ah, yes, I always struggled to understand the intricacies of my battle.
Never look back.
The fire pushes me out. Assist me.
My hair! Oh, please help me before all is lost.
Let's see what's out.
Oh, come on.
Feed your carcass to the fire. You hide from our gaze? I cannot neglect my duty.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend. That lies beyond my
The
reach.
fire will guide me to you, fiend.
Mensura, Calcula, Rectifica.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
The shadows have fled. The line is maintained.
What?
Up. There's work to do.
The court presumes.
Look who's lying about.
Well, I suppose
There's
I'll
work
have
to
to
do.
move again.
At your service.
What do we have here?
That was close. Too close.
Well now.
The cursed are upon us.
Come on. Stay hidden.
Do I see?
You shall not escape me.
Opportunity calls.
Another scar.
Damn it.
myself deliver it to the fire.
I'm out. Quick now, some energy.
My
Greatness
awaits you,
personified.
creature.
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
I am an arbiter of the
Fire
maiden.
longs for your
Cower
cursed soul.
before me. They lie beyond my reach. Mensura, Calcula, Rectifica.
No.
Feed your carcasses to
Cursed,
the fire.
stay still and perish.
Mensura, Calcula,
Stench of your
I live again.
judgment awaits.
My qualities are needed.
What do we have here?
The cursed are upon us.
Damn it. And I didn't save it either.
Perhaps for desperate times.
My soul is razor sharp.
With kind regards.
I witness.
Let's get moving, eh?
I change my fate.
Strength returns.
This soul will do its own bidding in a moment.
I am an arbiter
Sweet.
of the maiden. Cower.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Enjoy purging your soul.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Mensura,
Never look back.
Calcula.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Ah,
Fire will
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
God's judgment awaits, creature.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
We will feed your carcasses to the fire.
Good for
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Try to hide! I'm not fully in control! Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do! I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Your crimes are severe.
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do! Try to hide! I'm not fully in control! I got caught up in the flame there!
Ah, the better part of me.
Opportunity call.
Time is moving fast. Timeless plunder.
Yours were too.
Please bother someone else. Such hassle. One less doesn't bother me.
I send you my resolve.
I feel like... I feel like...
One boat, one life.
Aye. Something strange is in the air.
Who disturbs
Death
my sacred
comes
task?
to greet you. Otra ronda. Another. Come to me.
Oh, it's just a place to hide.
Von Preiswald, at your service. And you're still certain that you want to do this? You know you'll always have a place at my side, Sebastian.
That is very kind, my lord. But I've made my peace with the maiden. Now I just want to bask in her glory.
And I thought I knew your type.
Type, my lord?
I didn't expect that you'd long for the embrace of a centuries-old burn victim.
It is funny you should speak to my preferences in these matters, my lord.
Funny? How?
Didn't your last affair involve a courtier that arguably was a cousin of yours?
Ah, yes, I always struggled to untangle the intricacies of my family tree.
I stand ready.
Yeah.
This memory is ours. Let's get you somewhere else.
My sight reaches far.
A crack in the glass.
The verdict is
It
clear.
burns! Quite the shot, Teresa. Consider
The
me
court
impressed.
is in session.
May I prepare your bell?
The fire will guide
Guide
you
my
to
hand as I prepare it. Let it reach my brothers and sisters' ears. May it inspire
Maiden's
your flock.
judgment awaits
The flame
Show
will
yourself,
devour your remains.
so I may correct your vile existence.
I'm doing a little better this time.
Weapons down
It is
against the
almost
chain that links
thrilling.
us. Fire longs for your cursed
Mensura,
soul.
calcula, rectifica.
The shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
Teresa, ready to serve.
accursed are upon us! Ah, you shall not escape me! You are wasting precious time, pirate. Come forth!
The maiden's embrace shall be denied to you.
Oh, the stench of your corruption still lingers.
Your bond is our...
I don't have the
My
means.
judgment awaits you, creature.
We shall tear your soul
Measure,
apart.
calculate, rectify.
By the fire, we will hurt you.
The below swallowed them. Resume your tasks.
For desperate times.
Who? Maiden, I call for the right of alarm. May its call ring true and loud. Grant me strength required. Creature.
Abominations! Burn the cursed wretch!
Your soul clings to a corpse.
Teresa,
Heresy.
para servirle.
You are hiding in
You
the
shall be
weeds.
seared before you
A
know it.
maiden's
Enjoy
judgment
your
awaits,
final
creature.
bout in the green.
The iron burns. Curse you.
The maiden's embrace shall be denied to you.
Measure! Calculate! Rectify! Rectify! Cursed are these!
Unleash.
Heavy. Let's get you somewhere else.
My qualities are needed.
At your service. Hold it right there.
The verdict is clear.
Abomination.
What do we have here?
Still breathing.
Curse you.
Still
May
sane.
it inspire your flock to victory.
This memory. Grant me a second.
The court is in session.
Is that?
Let's get moving, eh?
Teresa, ready to serve.
Strange. Abomination!
My hair!
Right of alarm.
My...
May its call ring true and loud. Grant me the strength
Hiding in
required.
the weeds, perhaps.
Let it bring forth our fiery.
What do we have here?
Rectify!
The verdict is clear. What they deserve.
We shall tear your soul apart. By the fire, we will hurt you.
Fire longs
My soul is razor sharp.
Still linger. You're wasting precious time. I am an arbiter of the maiden. Come forth, cower. My judgment awaits you, creature. How I will enjoy purging your soul. Mensura,
I can smell your
calcula,
rotten
rectifica. Measure, calculate,
Now, or he
rectify.
focus your attention and don't dare to prod your others for the answers. I can feel
I am an
your
arbiter
connection.
of the maiden. Cower before. Nothing. Ha! What a waste of time.
Why not use my...
Oh, look! The quartermaster's on the prowl.
What?
Gracious maiden, I prepare your health.
I can't hold on to my soul anymore.
Victory.
Calcula.
Never look
Guide
back.
my hand as I prepare it. Let it reach my brothers and...
Your soul clings to a corpse.
To the fire.
Heresy.
For desperate times.
Rectify.
once more.
Teresa, ready to serve.
So work hard and serve
do
her
we have
diligently.
here?
The design illuminates your path. You just have to follow it.
Well, now.
How unbecoming!
Let's get moving, eh? Let's skip a beat.
Teresa, it burns! I am your executioner. To each what they deserve.
Let it bring forth our fiery wrath. Let it reach my brothers and sisters' ears. Guide my hand as I prepare.
The maiden's embrace shall be denied to you.
Nothing hides from the eyes
My soul is razor sharp.
The Holy
Mensura.
Inquisition bows to
Calcula.
no one.
Rectifica.
Oh, how I will enjoy
Mensura.
I can
purging
smell
your
your
soul.
rotting flesh.
Rectifica.
Show yourself, so I may correct your violence.
Maiden's
Tear
judgment
your
awaits,
soul
creature.
apart.
Measure, calculate,
Either them,
rectify.
measure, calculate,
I am
rectify.
an arbiter of the maiden. Cower before. Ah, the shadows have fled before our zeal.
My strength returns.
Let's not forget. Yes.
We may have need
Let's see
to
what's
return here.
Tria Cuervos.
What ghastly
Death
vibration
comes to
disturbs
greet you.
Having is better than wanting.
The fire hungers for us.
This is the dust. Now, what would one do with a bag of weighty dirt at a funeral?
What's in
Sprinkling the iron dust of the maiden on the burning pyre symbolizes her willingness to burn alongside us.
Does the procedure require the entire bag?
Yes, my lord. And you may not have 1 ounce for that pipe of yours.
Burn the cursed wretch!
Strange.
I will
Burn
find you,
the
abomination.
cursed wretch.
I shall
I can smell your rotting flesh.
We will feed your carcasses to the fire.
Mensura!
Measure, calculate.
I knew this would come.
The fire
will feed your
longs for
carcass
your
to the
Beyond
fire.
my reach. We will feed your carcasses to the fire.
The shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
that lies beyond my reach.
I
Ensure
cannot reach them.
Calcula.
Abominable
Rectifica.
brush! Does it shelter you?
Fellow kindred of the maiden.
Shadows have fled.
Today's
The design is
studies
maintained.
concern the properties of the beacon of
I must find my bolt.
How to put this?
The court is in session.
Welcome to the other side.
For desperate times.
Of course, you have heard of the beacon. But do you truly know how to earn the honor of judgment?
Marley Gambit.
The White Crow stands ready. A slap on the wrist.
Look at all these books. One could be reminded of the time when we broke into Louis XIV's library.
Yes. Even in death, my back still hurts when I think about carrying all those books out of there.
Well, good reading comes to price, doesn't it?
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Our language nobody can make sense of.
Chain that links us. We cannot get to that place. The flame will devour your remains. It's not possible. We can't go there. We shall tear your soul apart. The maiden's embrace shall be denied to you.
Time to take all four of you out.
For now, my other.
I, or whatever it is they say.
One less to worry about.
Why not use my power?
The verdict is clear.
I'm glad I learned how to use that.
It is I, the great von Pressfeld. Let's see, what does it say? Iron, fire, burning of the maiden, the voice of the flame, judgment. Again, I'm certain I could muster up words of much greater sacrosanctity.
Have you ever given a eulogy before, my lord?
Sebastian? Surely you haven't forgotten the speech I gave at my Uncle Richard's funeral?
That was a eulogy? Oh, I was under the impression that you were attempting to open the buffet.
That was a beneficial side effect, I admit. Even in death, Uncle Richard was stingy with the food.
I
One
stand
bolt,
ready.
one life.
Who disturbs
Justice has been granted. Still breathing. Still sane.
Mensura, calcula, rectifica. The fire longs for your cursed soul. We will feed your carcasses to the fire.
Whoa.
That lies beyond my reach. Calcula, rectifica.
My poor hair!
Hiding in the weeds,
shelter
perhaps?
you?
Fire longs for your
will
cursed
guard me to
soul,
you,
fiend. The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Oh?
My death is preordained. It shall
Damn it.
Please help me before all
What do we have here?
I'll find you between the vines.
To each what they deserve.
Creature, calculate, rectify. I can smell your
Teresa, para servirle.
creature. That lies beyond my reach. Rectify. Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh. I cannot reach that. That lies beyond my reach. Maiden's judgment awaits, creature. Hiding in the weeds, perhaps.
Let's go back.
We may reconsider our
Let's
options.
see what's out there.
I knew this would come. Justice is harsh.
Who dares
Death comes to greet you.
Fellow,
Your task has ended.
today's studies concern the properties of the Beacon of Judgment.
I, or whatever it is they say.
For desperate times.
Look at all these books. One could be reminded of the time when we broke into Louis XIV's library.
Yes, my lord. Even in death, my back still...
Damn it. I screwed that all up.
Try again.
At your service.
No mercy given.
my concentration?
Death comes to greet you. The fire hungers for us.
My hair! My poor hair!
Where to?
Is that?
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
It's quite a challenge.
Is that? Heard the undead.
What's in it for me? At your service.
The fire hungers for us. I send you my resolve.
What ghastly
Justice has been granted.
Let's see what's out there.
Do you truly know what it takes? The years of service? The sacrifice?
Good for another shot.
But you don't.
The court is in session.
Look at all these books. One could be reminded of the time when we broke into Louis XIV's library.
Yes, my lord. Even in death, my back still hurts when I think about carrying all those books out of there.
Well, good reading comes to price.
Damn it.
My lord, you never actually read
A
one
small
of them.
break for you. Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Careful, when I get you, there's nobody I can promise I won't do.
Position bows to no one. Your weapons dull against the...
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Embrace shall be denied to you.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
You shall be seared before you know it. Your weapons dull against the...
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
The maiden tear your...
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
We are safe for now.
Apologies. Is anybody
Let
hurt?
me remind you.
Let's not repeat that, eh? Let's get moving, eh? One less to worry about.
The verdict is clear.
The
Let's pick this up. And we'll have to go back down to pick that other one up
Let's
since
see.
I forgot
What
to
does
get it.
say? Iron, fire, burning of the maiden, the voice of the flame, judgment. Again, I'm certain I could muster up words of much greater sacrosanctity.
Have you ever given a eulogy before, my lord?
Sebastian? Surely you haven't forgotten the speech I gave at my Uncle Richard's funeral?
That was a eulogy? Oh, I was under the impression that you were attempting to open a buffet.
That was a beneficial side effect, I admit. Even in death, Uncle Richard was stingy with the food. This is the dust. Now, what would one do with a bag of weighty dirt at a funeral?
Sprinkling the iron dust of the maiden on the burning pyre symbolizes her willingness to burn alongside us.
Does the procedure require the entire bag?
Yes, my lord.
Like that noise.
And you may not have 1 ounce for that pipe of yours.
Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh. That lies beyond my reach. Mensura, calcula, rectifica. The fire longs for your cursed soul.
Hiding in the weeds, perhaps?
Calculate, rectify. Let's see. We will feed your carcasses to the pyre. I cannot reach that. The shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
For desperate times. With kind regards.
I know.
My verdict is final.
This soul will do its own
Ashen
bidding in a
judgment.
moment.
Easy to use.
I will.
I assure you that was just as unpleasant for me.
You slink through the shadows, creature.
Ah, swift justice.
The hell?
Well now.
Another scar. The fire pushes me out. Assist me.
I'm losing control. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Calcula! Rectifica!
Measure! Calculate!
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Maiden's judgment!
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Well, they're all dead, so
Rectifica!
it won't be a big deal.
Will I find you between the vines?
Fire will guide me.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Good.
I got caught up in the flame there.
No! No!
I stand ready.
Heave ho!
Come on!
Up, up. There's work to do.
I live
Look who's
again.
lying about.
I was gonna say, why are you not moving?
My soul is razor sharp. It should come
What
in
they
handy.
deserve. For desperate times.
Alright, we
These
got
are the
everything we need.
matchsticks. An odd thing to be considered sanctified.
They burn with the smallest essence of Maiden's fire, and are practically inextinguishable.
Ah, we could have used such a thing in those oversized tombs in Giza.
We had our torches, my lord, until you decided to start a ruckus with the local fauna.
These spitting monsters, to think that they ride them around like mere horses.
I think we have all the things required.
Yes, it seems so. Well then, no more time to waste, I suppose. Let us start the ritual.
Never look back.
Teresa,
Time is
para
moving
servirlos.
fast.
Cría cuervos.
Strange.
A bolt for your skull.
If you must.
Opportunity calls.
Huh.
Let's make it count, eh?
I knew this would come.
It needs to ask. You can't afford it.
Your
Maiden's
carcass
judgment
fire.
awaits, creature.
On the
Abominations. The fire longs for your
The
cursed
maiden's
soul.
judgment awaits, creature. Ha!
My
I
sight.
can smell your rotten
reaches
fire.
far.
Guide me
Calcula.
to you, fiend.
Rectifica.
The maiden's judgment
Let's
awaits.
see what's
Guide
up.
me to
Cursed
you,
brush.
fiend.
Does it shelter you? The fire will
The
guide
fire
me to
longs
you,
for your
fiend.
cursed
Measure.
soul.
Calculate. Ha!
on,
Rectify
stay
and
hidden.
Smell your rotting flesh.
Thank
Nothing.
goodness.
They must have returned to the sea.
Strange.
One shot only.
Oh.
Strange noise.
See you. Heavy.
Otra ronda. The white crow stands
What?
ready.
The cursed are here. Purge the undead. Well now.
Curse you.
Abominations. Mensura.
That works.
Calcula. Rectifica.
Still breathing. Still sane.
Cursed hands have taken this life.
Rectify!
What do we have here?
Measure.
The maiden's judgment
Calculate.
awaits, creature.
Rectify. We will feed your carcass to the pyre. Calcula.
Fire longs for
Rectifica.
your cursed soul. Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh. Rectify.
Oh, how I will
feed
enjoy
your carcasses
purging
to
your
the
soul.
fire.
The maiden's judgment awaits, cursed soul.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
No mercy given. I am your executioner.
Nobody
The fire
abandons
longs
their
for your
post. Death
cursed
has
soul.
come.
We will
Death walks
feed
among
your
us.
carcasses
The
to
fire
the
will
pyre.
guide me to
The
you.
fire will
Death
guide
walks
you
among
to you,
us.
fiend.
We
The
will
maiden's
feed your
judgment
carcass to the
awaits,
pyre.
creature.
Just
Fire
patiently
will
waiting
guide me to
to
you,
finish this
fiend.
chapter.
Measure.
Fall.
Calculate. Rectify.
The fire
My
longs for
judgment
your
awaits you,
cursed
creature.
soul.
Ha! I can smell your
The
rotten
stench
flesh.
of your corruption still
Mensura,
lingers.
calcula, rectifica.
Mensura.
I am an
Calcula.
arbiter of the maiden.
Rectifica.
My qualities are needed.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
Good. We've driven them back to the below.
Not necessarily what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Let's go pick up your stuff.
Swift justice.
Oh, guess I can't be him.
I won't acquiesce to this much longer.
Sweet.
Here we are.
Indeed we are. My lord, are you ready?
Yes, of course. When have I ever not been?
Well, there was that one time at your 6th wedding.
Oh, please, let's not talk about that one, Sebastian. Yeah, I wanted to say...
Yes, my lord?
Never mind. Let's get on with it. Are you ready, Sebastian?
I am, my lord.
Dearest maiden, bringer of fire who has been judged in our name, hear me and light your beacon. You who have walked this path before, grant us the wisdom of your judgment. I, Pinkus von Presswald, bring you Sebastian, who has come to finish the enlightened journey of his life. He asks you to relieve him of his burdens and lays his worldly soul before you. He is ready to be judged, as you have been judged before us. You shall now speak for yourself, Sebastian Hephart.
I, Sebastian Hephart, give myself to the judgment of the fire. May it test the conviction of my soul, and should I be found wanting, let it consume me.
Sebastian, is it... are you... Ah, I see. I have at times, if not always, failed to show proper appreciation for your sacrifices, Sebastian. You were without doubt the finest companion any man could ask for. Today I lay to rest no servant, but my dearest friend, whose memory would be any pirate's greatest treasure, and I count myself among the richest, for it is mine.
Thank you, my lord.
Sebastian? You're back. Did you change your mind?
No, my lord. It takes a while to burn a soul in its entirety.
Ah, I see. I just thought...
For what it is worth, my lord. I am glad I held out a little longer. But it is time now, my friend. May your soul always illuminate the dark.
Yours too, Sebastian. Oh.
He's gone, Quartermaster. Truly, this time.
I understand. I suppose we ought to leave this place, then. Please bother someone else. Finally, back to a civilized deck.
Finally, we got it. Alright, not bad. And we're at our 2-hour mark, so we're perfect. We have a little more dialogue to go through, but that's okay.
Yes. I suppose I ought to visit that mirror again. Aphia, I have a request for you.
Want me to join you in another assault on the MTC?
No, I'm in dire need of your authoritative aura. I've been robbed and need the culprits to return what they've stolen from me.
Just so I understand you correctly, you complain about theft on a pirate ship.
I am, and they've not just taken any old trumpery, but my prized tobacco.
Well, by the authoritative aura that you've attested me with, I grant you the right to steal it back.
Yes, I suppose that will do.
Glad to be of service, Quartermaster.
Thanks so much. I will get right to it.
Huh.
Let me possess a skeleton and talk to Pete and the Nameless One. Surely they won't see through my rules. Being left to my own devices, there was only one thing I could turn to. My own devices. I really need that tobacco back. Good. Now I only have to convince them that I'm the skeleton they traded the tobacco with. Good. Now I only have to convince them that I'm the skeleton they traded the tobacco with. Greetings!
Hey, Pete, look! A skeleton. What does it want?
Tobacco back!
It wants its tobacco back, Pete. Well, then there's a little we can do.
Even these great foes didn't stand a chance when confronted with my endless cunning.
Wait a minute, Pete. Something's not right here. Huh? It's the poor skeletal fella, and he just wants his tobacco back, right?
Yes. Tobacco back?
See? There's nothing we have to worry about.
After nearly blowing my cover, my opponents were once again unaware of my true identity.
That eloquent muttering? That's no skeleton. It's you, Pinkus.
Keep talking out loud, Pinkus.
Once again, the urge to continue my memoirs demands its sacrifice. What do you want then, fiends? I need my tobacco back.
I think we could be convinced to part with that stuff if you brought us something way worse. He means better, don't you, eh? Way better.
At least that is something I can work with.
Alright.
Something better than my tobacco? I'll have to think about that for a while.
Alright, now let's finish his captain test and end the video there.
Pinkus? The mirror is ready for you.
I assumed it would be. Well, my reflecting friend, what do you think?
If you wish to, I can stabilize the mirror a bit longer so you can attend your hair.
I thank you, Marley. But for today, my personal vanity will rest, and I'll keep my thoughts with Sebastian. That said, if you ever feel the need for a distracting chat, I would not be disinclined.
Sweet. And that will be the end of our video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you learned something. So if you're playing the game, it'll kind of give you an idea of what to do and where to go.
Not much judgment
and
required today.
the fun to have. And if you did enjoy this, you know what to do. Hit those buttons down below. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And help me get to 100 subscribers. I'm at 79 right now and hoping to get 100 by the end of the year. And with that being said, I hope y'all have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video.